Okay, guys, so in the previous video, we had identified a couple of 3 or 4 different cities, suburbs of Detroit with population of 80,000 and less, 100,000 and less. One of them being Southfield, one of them being Royal Oak, Novi, Farmington Hills. These are suburbs with population of 80,000, 70,000. And then we had identified niche pest control, where there were just a few Google My Business listings for those keywords in these cities, and there was at least 10 to 20 searches a month. Okay, pretty decent amount. And so we went ahead just a couple of hours ago and verified Google My Business listing. And I'm going to see where they stand right now. Okay, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. So this is the isearchfrom.com. So if you're in, this will simulate, as if you're searching from that location. In our case, we're searching for the keyword pest control Southfield from the city of Southfield, Michigan. Let me open that up. And then if we come down here, let's see, we have this over here. This is the one that we had verified, Pest Control Southfield Company. So the key thing that I noticed here is, if you see here, this is again just a 2-hour-old GMB, okay? We don't have any website as such, and it's got a few other GMBs. One of the main reasons is ranking is because we have the exact keyword exact match domain. But one key thing I'm noticing is, if we most of the time, or at least half the time, if we put an exact match domain, pest control, just the city, like the niche and the city, like our keyword is pest control city. If our GMB had been only pest control Southfield without an extra word, sometimes Google does not pop into the three pack. Half the time it actually is somewhere in the bottom, right? And it's almost as if Google has some kind of a filter in the GMBs that says, hey, could this be an exact match domain? And it's not allowing to pop into the three pack. So we go ahead and add a extra word over here, like company or LLC or pros or experts, some extra word. So it's a EMD, exact match domain, with an extra word, and that pops this into the three pack, right? Now, if it does not pop into the three pack right away, we wait for 24 to 48 hours, because this is a brand new GMB, and usually that comes into the three pack. And even if that doesn't happen, what we do is we go ahead and put a Google free website. I'll show you, the example of that too. And we just optimize the title tag and the URL for the keyword, right? So let's search with Southfield Pest Control and see if that um, pops our hash. Okay, so that also has, even though it's the other way around, right? Southfield Pest Control is also popped into the three pack, right? So now you can go ahead, add a few reviews just to make it legit. Put up a free Google business listing. I mean, a free Google website, and you'll probably start getting some calls. Okay, maybe put at least one image so it looks like there is somebody. I mean, it's a legitimate site, right? Let's just go with the other cities and see. The other one was Royal Oak, Pest Control Royal Oak. Let's just go to Royal Oak, Michigan. Let's see if this popped into the three pack for Royal Oak. And in this case, it did not. Let's search the other way around, saying Royal Oak Pest Control. And in this case, this hasn't either. So we'll probably wait 24 hours. But I'll also show you one other thing. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 in this case. So it's not in the top three, it's the fourth. But again, the number of GMBs is more than one page. Do you see that? There's more competition, kind of a thing. Uh, but I'm pretty sure if you put a free Google website and optimize or a domain, it doesn't matter, and optimize the title tag and the URL for Royal Oak Pest Control, it'll slowly come into the into the top three. So for the keyword Royal Oak Pest Control, we're number 4 because they're almost the exact same keywords with an extra word. Let's just go for, I think the other one was Pest Control Novi. Let's see where that has come up. Novi, Michigan. Search for that. It hasn't come up over here, so let's just go and see if we are somewhere in the bottom. And there we are, pest control Novi Pros. This is the one. Again, no phone number, just a GMB listing. So we are probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So within 2 hours, this has popped into, almost number 5. We got one city in the top three and one city uh, number 4. Okay. And again, this has just a few GMB listings. Let's just search the other way around. Novi pest control. Oops. Novi pest control. We are in Novi, Michigan. Let's search that and see if that shows anything. Again, this is not in the top three. And if you see 1, 2, 3, was it 1, 2, 3, 4? We are number 5. Okay. So with pest control Novi Pros, for pest control Novi was number 4. For Novi pest control number 5. So this is again just 2 hours old. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to log into, maybe probably wait 24 hours, and then I'm going to log into maybe Novi or Royal Oak, and I'm going to see if I add a free Google My Business, a free Google site, a website, free Google domain with the URL and the title tag and maybe the H1 header saying, Novi Pest Control or Royal Oak Pest Control or Pest Control Royal Oak. Would that help come into the mass? But again, it's a very brand new GMB, just a couple of hours old. For Southfield, we saw that it had actually come up to, what was that? Southfield Pest Control, and for Pest Control Southfield, we had actually popped into the 3 pack, which is pretty good. So just adding a review to look good and an image should help. But you get the idea, right? Exact match domain, Google My Business listing, and you want to, before you do that, you want to identify niches and cities where there are less number of GMBs, but there's at least a decent call volume. In this case, Southfield had like 20 searches a month. Um, let's see, and the Novi had 10 searches a month. Royal Oak had 20 searches a month. So I have something about 40 searches a month between them. And we could actually go ahead and that's 40, even if it's 30 searches a month total call volume. And if you send all those to one client, that's going to help. So that's the whole idea, guys.